Hi everyone, it's Cheeky Chap Gaming. Quick video on Trophy Fishing 2. I've found a really nice spot where you catch rudd all the time, and let me just show you my bait that I'm using so you can see. So I'm using bloodworm, not synthetic. I'm using a medium hook. I'm fishing on the bottom, and you can see here these are all the species of fish that you can catch in this here water that I'm fishing, and rudd are on the list, and I'm quite surprised the size of the rudd in here are quite large. I've been fishing in this hole over here. Let me just show you what I've caught. As you can see, I've caught 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, that's a rope. 3, 4, 5. I've caught 6. I've only been fishing here for, you can see how long I've been fishing here, about 10 minutes if that. And I've had so many rudd here, you would not believe it. And I got a personal I got a nearly personal best one, which was, where is it? It's about, I think it's 1 something. Let's have a look. There it is. So I caught on bloodworm. You can see, it tells you what rod I'm using here, what time it was, what the weight was. So it's 1.1 kilo, 1.18 kilograms. Now, if we look at my record rudd that I've caught, I caught that on wheat somewhere else. Can't remember where I caught it. It was ages ago. I nearly pulled me in. It's crazy fish. Here it is. Right, so rudd, there we go. So I caught it on the Volga, and I was using wheat, but I was using a different rod then. I was using a smaller rod. But look at that, 1.9, nearly 2 kilograms. Beast of a fish. So this has been quite a big fish here for this water, because I've never caught one the size I caught one here. I probably won't catch one now, but I've caught a few fish here that are really cool in this little hole here. I've caught some really nice perch. I've caught a massive hide, which was a bit of a surprise as well. I didn't expect to catch that here, but I came here initially looking for tench. But I was fishing a different bait, and we're catching birch here as well, quite around that sort of size, quite regular, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. But let me just pull up my hide that I had as well, because I had an hide as well, so you can see it on here quick before I get another bite, because it'll bite dead quick here. Very finicky this. There it is, one hide. They are a 1.7. Look at that. That's a massive fish. So you can see there's some decent fish coming out of this hole, and you can see I've got another one on here now. There's some big roach in here as well. I've caught a few big roach here, but there we go. Look at that, 0.639. So if you're fishing that gold, because you can get rudd on the gold quest. So I used to fish on Volga for them, but I'll be definitely coming here in the future to catch the rudd, because they're so easy to catch here. Whereas you've got to wait like ages and ages on the Volga. So obviously it's just getting about and fishing different areas, and you find different fish in different holes. But I originally came here trying to catch some tench. I wanted to catch a couple of tench. I was using the worm and that. But all the small fish that I've been catching here have been a really decent size, apart from the perch, which have been quite small, like 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. But that's the kind of size you expect from perch. You get an odd one. I think I've had a beastie perch in the past, but I can't remember. I think it was 3.9 kilos or something like that. But that was again on the Volga, but that was on a spinner, I think. But yeah, these rudd in here, they're quite a surprise, and they're above average weight as well. There you go, 1.44 perch, which is very small. But yeah, I used to same with the white bream. I used to fish the white bream on the Volga. That's pretty much where you can catch them. But you can catch them in here as well, but they're spread about in here. This is a nice fish. Let's see what we get here. This might be a big hide, or maybe another big rudd. There, look at that, a 1.145 rudd, guys. I mean, that is above average for a rudd. I mean, you're looking at 0.4, 0.5 for a rudd, so you can see how phenomenal catching a live rudd here. I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? I've not seen that many big rudd come out of one area in like a short period of time. I've probably had about 8 or 10 rudd here now in the short time that I've been fishing it. So you can see on the bloodworm, it seems to have the desired effects for the smaller type fish. So yeah, and there we go, another one, 0.42. So I would have smashed that record, because normally the gold for this, the gold quest is around about, I think it's 3 or 4 1,000 kilo. So normally I would spend, and it's starting to get night time now as well, and normally I would spend probably 3 or 4 hours trying to do that. I've smashed that in about 10 or 15 casts. So it's kind of like surprising what's coming out of this hole. I'm going to be fishing this for a couple more hours yet. I just wanted to flirt around and see if I could find an odd tench here and there, because I need a couple more tench to open the water up. Look at that, another one, 0.875, guys. These are above average rudd, which is phenomenal. So at least you can see. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a record rudd in here to supersede my rudd. I'm probably going to knock it for another, give it another 10 minutes or 15 minutes on here, and then probably I'm going to change bait and fish for something else. I came on here originally, as you can see, I've got the gudgeon quest on the go here, and I was going to fish the gudgeon. But I was fishing about to see, excuse the pun, fishing around just trying to find not just gudgeon, but to try and find the tench, golden tench, and an odd goldfish. But you need lobworm for that, and lobworm is a bait that you get from another fish. Like baits drop off fish sometimes. This is a big rudder again, I bet. Look at that, 0.6, guys. So you can see here I've had a good 10. I'm just going to move slightly right. I've had a good 10 or 12 rudd here in the short period of time that I've been here. Let's just move this back up so we can see. So I've had, look, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 on that page. Probably on about, this is another rod, I think. Oh, it's a cruising carp. Surprise. First one of them had out of this hole. Right, so there was 3 on there. Let's have a look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8, and I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? 8 rudds so very close together. That was the smallest one. So, yeah, 8 to 10 rudd in like 15, 20 minutes is a massive haul of fish. Look at that. That's a big perch for in here. So yeah, you can see there's a various type of fish that are coming out of this hole. I'm going to fish. I'm going to fish over here and in that corner over there in a minute. When the old moon drops a bit lower, because I want to see if I can snag a little tench here and there. But and a couple of gudgeon as well, because the gudgeon quest is quite a difficult quest. I can't remember how many gudgeon I've caught in the past. I'm not sure I've caught a lot, but yeah. Oh look, push it. You can catch them right in the side. There's a quest for them as well, but I'll do another video on that. I'm not going to go into that now. But there are a lot of them about. You can catch them one a chuck. Right in the side down here in another water. I mean literally at 0.3 at 3 meters fishing here, just dropping your float right in and you get a bite of chuck, and that's another quest that's on trophy fishing too. But I think I'm going to knock it on the head now, guys. I just wanted to show you the rudd. I caught a massive hide out of here as well. Look, another perch. Some of the fish coming out of here are quite a shock, really. I never anticipated catching them. I mean, the hide that I caught a minute ago, I wish I took a picture of it. That's not it. Where is it? There it is. No, it isn't. These are going to go off quick. Where is it? Hide. Yeah, I can't believe I took a screenshot of it. I'm going to look at that. Another one, a 0.813. I'm just totally shocked at the size of these rudd. I mean, I've never seen rudd this big. I used to catch rudd around the 4 pound mark. 4 pound being English weight a long time ago. Place that I lived. There it is. Look at that. A 1.781 eyed. I mean, that's a beast as well. So it just goes to show that don't judge spots, just fish them. I'm just going to fish on the edge of it just to see if we get something different. I've got 5 more bits of bait left. Once I've used them, I'm gonna call it quits on the video, guys. But it's a bit buggy around here. Like just over this area, you get like a red circle showing that you can't fish there. Some of these areas are a little bit buggy. Still, I don't think the guy who made this game is doing any work on the game. I've not seen any patches or anything for a long time. Not very communicative on Steam either. He didn't really respond to chats or anything like that. Look at that, another hide. So there is potential around here to do the Ide quest here as well. I mean, I've had 4 Ide here now, so that's an Ide into nothing, isn't it? But I'm sure that when it gets dark as well, we might see a change of fish in this hole. Probably you're going to catch, like, I would imagine a lot of bottom feeding fish will be in here, like the tench might catch an odd tench. That's probably what I'm going to do, fish into the dark, because the intention was to fish for either a golden tench or a normal tench. But you catch them on the bottom with large or medium hooks. So that's a C hook or a K hook. And they like the lobworm, but I haven't got any lobworms. So I've been trying various different baits. But the only worms I've got are earthworm and compost worm. There's a nice fish. There you go, 1.487 Ide. So you can see that there's a lot of really oversized fish coming out of this little hole here. I'm using a TF10i rod. What is a TF10i rod, I hear you say? Let me show you in a moment. The quality of the fish coming out of here, even the roach are nice. I mean, I've had a bigger roach than that. I had one about 0.9 earlier, nearly one kilo. But so I'm using the 10i, which is this one here. So you can buy that for 70k. Strong fishing rod catches large fish. So it's not a bad rod, to be honest. But I'm saving up for this one at the moment. 799. I've only got 156 gold, so but that'll be my next purchase for a float fishing rod, and that'll be my last float fishing rod then. Because I'm pretty much, look at that, another 0.9 rod. So you can see the rod is definitely smashing it here. Yeah, I'm saving up for the for this one obviously, but that's 799. You can get that at any level. I think you can anyway. I think there's no level restrictions on it, but you can see my gold is 156 at the moment. So, but I'm just doing the gold quests and I'm selling bait and stuff like that to try and accumulate the gold that I need. There's another nice fish. All right, a 1.5 Prussian carp. That's quite a large species as well, to be fair. Yeah, very nice. Right, so I've run out of bait here now, guys, so I am going to call it quits on the video. Thanks for all the people that have subbed to my channel, appreciate it, and thanks for all the views, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheeky Chap Gaming, keeping it simple. Have a nice day, guys.